Well, we all know the economic downturn is affecting everyone, and folks across the nation are digging themselves out of debt in every way we can. And this morning, we have an author with us. His name is Kenny Goldie, and you have written a book called The Do-It-Yourself Bailout. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kaylee.
You went from $212,000 to $30,000 in debt. It's all written about in this book, but I mean, these numbers are staggering. How do you do something like this?
Well, I got into debt through a business venture. My financing partner passed away, and I got left with about $250,000 in bills that I never anticipated having.
He was making a movie, by the way.
I was making a movie, shot here in Arizona, called Across the Stars. And so I was carrying this debt. When the movie didn't sell, I was paying nearly $4,000 a month in interest.
Oh, my God.
And I thought, there's no way I'm going to earn the amount of money in a short amount of time to take care of this. So I visited the bankruptcy attorney thinking I'd file bankruptcy. And he told me as an alternative to bankruptcy, because you can always go there, try debt settlement, which is the process of calling up your credit card companies and saying, look, this is my balance. I have, say, a $10,000 balance. I can't pay it back. What will you take now as settlement for the entire balance up front? And a lot of the times you can get 20, 25, 30, most of my cards settled in the 30 to 35% range of the overall balance, and the difference was forgiven entirely.
So they were willing to work with you?
Absolutely. Many banks now are very willing to work. In the credit crunch, they're trying to consolidate as much of their credit and payments as they can, and they'd rather have a consumer pay something than file bankruptcy and pay nothing.
So you went through, how many credit cards did you have?
I had 7 cards with 6 major U.S. banks, totaling $212,000.
I mean, I'm feeling anxious. I bet you were just completely stressed out.
I was completely stressed out, and it's one of the things that I talk about in the Do-It-Yourself Bailout is how to deal with the emotion of debt. People feel pain, fear, stress, anxiety, shame, guilt, and a lot of it is because we're taught that we're supposed to feel bad about not being able to manage our finances. And what I learned going through the process was that debt is a business. It's a commodity that's bought and sold and traded daily. And if you approach it like a business, you can actually restructure and settle a lot of your debt for much less than you owe in a relatively short amount of time.
Well, case in point, $212,000 to $30,000.
That's right.
And I want to make clear, because there are a lot of commercials about debt consolidation.
Yeah.
This is different.
Yeah.
Debt consolidation is the quick and dirty on that.
Debt consolidation is taking your debt that's spread out in many areas and giving it a big jumbo loan, hopefully at a lower interest rate. There are also commercials for debt settlement companies that want, and I went through this, they want to make you think it's difficult and that you can't do it yourself, so that you'll pay them tens of thousands of dollars up front to do it for you, because they tell you that you can't call your banks directly, and it's just not true. You can call your bank directly, you have the legal right to do that, and you can negotiate for yourself and save literally thousands, tens of thousands of dollars.
Well, good for you for taking power back in your own hands.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do in the book, is kind of shine a light on a dark tunnel, show people that it's not that frightening. You can do it yourself, and this kind of takes you step by step through what it looks like and empowers everybody to take it in their own hands.
Thanks for sharing your story with us. Hopefully we've got some folks out there listening going, I had no idea I could do that.